Hey guys, it's Kyle again, and welcome back to Warzone. Today we are doing the Grav versus the Fara 83 versus the Amax. So in case it ain't obvious, all three of these guns have a similar look and feel to the Galil from Black Ops 1. Kind of like how the XM4 from Black Ops Cold War is like a different version of the Commando from Black Ops 1. It's pretty much the same gun, just modelled a different way. But yeah, today we're going to find out which of these guns actually is the best, and which one's pretty much the best to use in Warzone. As usual, I will show my class with all three of these guns towards the end of the video. And if you guys are new around here, be sure to like and subscribe for more. And yeah, let's get into the gameplay. Now, the thing is that this is actually a really hard decision to make, because you'll see from some of the Grav gameplay, you'll see that in the initial first game where I was using the Grav, I was trying to use it at long range and it had a hefty amount of recoil, but in the second gameplay, you could see that I was using it with iron sights and using it at close range. That's because you can't make a build for that gun that controls the recoil no matter how hard you try. So the way I built the class is I built it like an SMG, kind of like how the Fara used to be built when it first got its buff. As for the Fara and the Amax, they're both like medium to long range assault rifles. In terms of meta, I don't even know if the Fara is even meta. I know the Amax isn't. I know the Amax used to be meta, but that was nerfed a while ago. As for the Fara, I don't believe it's meta, but it's still pretty good. You can tell which gun is better by looking at the gameplay. But in my honest opinion, if I were to use any of these guns, I would probably use the Fara. If I was using a sniper as my primary, I'd maybe consider the Grav because of the fact that it would be the best gun to use at close range out of these three guns. Because I honestly think that the Grav might have the best time to kill out of these three at close range, but because of how bad the recoil is at range, I think the Fara would be the best choice. But I think that the Amax can actually outgun these two in certain areas or situations. All three guns are good, they're just not meta. If I was using one of these three as a primary, it would be a Fara. If I was using it as a secondary, it would be the Grav. That's if I wanted to use an assault rifle as a secondary and not an SMG. So yeah, that's pretty much my opinion on these three guns. Let me know down below in the comments which of them you actually prefer using and which one you actually think is the best. And yeah, just enjoy the rest of the gameplay.
Be advised, UAV bingo fuel are...
Okay guys, this is my Grav class. Obviously you got the Raider stock because it makes it easier to ADS at close range. Like I said, the recoil is that bad that the agency suppressor increasing the damage range and recoil control doesn't matter. Like, you have to be properly at close range to win gunfights with this. But I use Task Force to increase the bullet velocity, recoil control and damage range to make up for that fact. The gun's ADS speed is pretty decent in itself. That's why I use a stock and not a rear grip. You know, field agent grip for the recoil and 50 round mag. This is my Fara class. It's pretty much the same as the Grav, but I use an optic instead of the stock. The reason why I'm using an optic instead of a stock is because it's easier to aim at longer ranges, you know, when you actually have less ADS moving speed. That's just in my opinion. Like, that puts me at a disadvantage because I'm not able to avoid enemy shots with less aim walking movement speed. But let's say you wanted to use it at longer ranges but have the stock. Just take off the underbarrel for a stock. You don't have to use the microflex lead. I just prefer this one as my optic. And this is my Amax class. This is for only close range though. If you want a longer range Amax class, take off the magazine and use any optic you want. I usually like using the VLK, and that's pretty much the longer range Amax class, so this is pretty much my best Amax class setup. Okay guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, be sure to let me know down in the comments which of these guns you actually think is better. And as usual, be sure to like and subscribe for more. And I will see you on the next video.